Welcome, boys. How's it going, boys? Welcome, welcome. Rasputin reveal? Indeed, mate. They'll definitely be placed on. Let me post the link in the Discord and we shall begin. There you go. The link has been posted. So naturally, reveal of Rasputin. Today's the year, boys. How many years have I said that about our boy Rasputin? I need a free template that I can yoink real quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yep. Should be good. Beelzebub in Apocalypse of the Gods, connection with Leviathan or below. May potentially add that one, but I got a different one in regards to Apocalypse in the main series. New fighter specific Sidemonger announcement. Well, that is one I'll add. Well, the most simple ones we can begin with. The end of round 12. Odin versus Kentucky. I think most people agree that that should be something on there. I don't think season 4 is going to come out this year, of course. But let's say Season 4 announcement. More like confirmation that is going to be in the works or coming. Something like that, maybe near the end of the year. I guess that's something that we could include. Yep, Huang returning. That is something that definitely should be on there. Nostradamus power reveal. Well, I'm gonna put Anubis fights. So since we got the end of round 12, Anubis fights. And something I want to include, Ra makes a main series appearance. So more so they're like Ra in Ragnarok, yeah. So a more definitive connection to Apocalypse of the Gods, apart from the little Morrigan cameo we got. Him like scarred up and stuff. It does seem like he's going to survive after he got collapsed by Kukulane. How's it going, mate? It seems like the eye patch will be permanent, to be honest. Seems like bro has indeed lost his eye for life. Which is quite unfortunate. Or at least that's what it seems like to me. Okay. Can I like just highlight this, please? There you go. Double chapter. Don't see why they will drop a double chapter, but I guess anything's possible. Maybe a quick little double chapter drop for start of the year. That could be something. Where's the record of Ragnarok? There it is. Record of Ragnarok 2026. Bingo. Guess I put that down a little bit and then put this like here. Okay, back to the list. We've got 6 so far. I think Galang and Brian's fight is going to be conclusive. Like, it's not going to have like an end or anything. A possible tie. Yep, we'll put that in. Almighty draw. So whether this is the main series or the side manga, a draw of some type. Any other returning characters? The return of Simo, perhaps? Even though his fight wasn't that long ago in the grand scheme of things. I'll put a Simo returns. Apollo we've seen around quite a bit, so he's already returned. Can't put him. We had a few reaction shots and little moments during the Simo and Loki fight. End of Apoc round 1. So all of the round 1 Apocalypse fights conclude. Well, like, the Hydra and stuff reveals are like guaranteed. So they're kind of free. All this stuff isn't 100% a guarantee. $2026 bingo. Alright, the base card is good. I can start adding in some of the spots once we got them filled out. Ares redemption moment. I like that. That is something that, like, isn't a guarantee, but would be cool. Can't even spell. Redemption moment. There's something chatty. Even if it's in like a Apocalypse or something, like he's been talking a lot of shit, how he, has to go out and beat up one of the outer gods to stop the insanity going on. That could be pretty cool. I mean, Nezha is technically dead at the current minute, but it's more so in the sense he can be resurrected. But yeah, I think there'll be like a definitive death in Apocalypse at some point. So yeah, I'll put that in. Real death in Apoc. New side manga. Another character-focused side manga would be cool. I mean, killing off Muramasa would be great, but doesn't seem likely. Like, I think Muramasa is going to win, but if Mazda was to claim victory, I'll be all for that. And that would be the better option, in my opinion. Let's go with the Brunhilde will Volund, so she'll be fighting this year. I think Muramasa's title is the unknown. I mean, makes sense considering he just became a god. Instead of revealed, I'll do name. Let's do primordial gods names. So like some that we've seen or some others that get introduced actually have names. I'll put in Hermes clash with another god. Hermes reveal slash clash. Since we've all been waiting for that. I got Ra in Apocalypse main. Should I change that to like Apocalypse God appear? Or just Ra? Yeah, I'll change it to Apoc Gods. So, Apocalypse Gods appear in main series. Yeah, like we've already had Morrigan, but that was more so in a flashback scene. I'll say this is more talking about in like the current day as the round is going on. We have one of them show up. For example, we could have Ra show up when Anubis fights. I'm all for Izanagi plot hole. Being fixed. I hope that's the case. What do you think, boys? Once again, another Greek god. No, Morrigan wasn't shown in the crowd. Or Morrigan was shown during Loki's flashback when he was thinking about chapter 1 of the manga where Brynhilda brought up the constitution of Valhalla. In that scene, one of them we saw Morrigan reacting to the situation. So, it was in Loki's flashback of a flashback to chapter 1. But we haven't seen her like currently watching any of the rounds. Marco himself. Scan on. Hey, just wait for that one round stomp in Apocalypse. Or one chapter stomp. Do we think Odin is gonna have... Like, we need something Siegfried and, like, resurrection related. Let's do Siegfried released. So Siegfried is like released from Tartarus or escaped from Tartarus somehow, some way. I'll put that in there. Let's do Beelzebub, Satan stuff. I mean, realistically, Morrigan versus Indra is going to be a close fight. Go volumes with Nostra. I'll do that one. Hey, Jones mate. Thanks for the 10. For reveals, I hope for some epic Aztec gods, and for humans, they get... I don't know how to say that. Let me search it up. Interesting. Cool. Yeah, I'll put in the Aztec god one. I think in the recent opening of season 3, they had a little hint at Aztec gods, but I don't think that's going to be something they, actually include, unfortunately. But I think that hint was there, if I'm not mistaken. Let's chuck you on the screen, wherever I pasted that screenshot. Alright, that leaves us with 5 more. Do we think a... Let's do Anubis transformation instead of beast mode. Do we think Odin is going to have some type of transformation? Like another one of some type? And do we also think there's going to be some type of god versus god clash outside of the arena again? Odin won't transform, so he's going to be fighting the remainder of the fight in his current state. Because we know he has the primordial sword as well, so probably when his spear is destroyed or something, he pulls out that sword, which is like equivalent to a transformation in a sense. The solution is clear. Subscribe. Now that is a dub comment. Let me pin that message real quick. Yeah, I'll do Kintoki demon form. That is something they could very well do and has been theorized through the fandom for quite some time. I don't think there's any more returning characters because everyone else has really returned after their victory. Everyone is glued to the screen watching the current round. Okay, let us get this ready so I can easily cut out the squares and stuff. We have to decide on the placement as well. Because we can't just put like an easy bingo where we have like Rasputin, round 12 over, Anubis reveal, and like stuff like that. Should we do all Apoc gods revealed? So all like the characters participating in the Apocalypse tournament revealed. I don't think that's covered with anything. Do we think Buddha is going to appear in Apocalypse for some Sun Wukong related stuff? Or maybe that will be saved for next year? Because I doubt we're going to be getting Kukulane versus Sun Wukong this year. At the very most, we're in the final fight of round 1 by the end of the year. But we could very well get it in the very next chapter, for all we know. But we only have 2 spots left. How many months in 2026 until round 12 finishes though? I see it going the majority of the year, honestly. Because nothing's really happened in the fight so far. And we know this month's chapter, a lot of it, if not all of it, is going to be dedicated to the flashback once again. Hopefully we cut back by the end to the fight itself. But then we need a Kintoki flashback at some point as well. And we know he's connected to the primordial gods in some way, so that needs to be brought up and presented. Can I be lame? I mean, go for it. if you want to provide some hate, go for it as well. A hate safe space. For Record of Ragnarok, that is. Brings all the characters back for a Royal Rumble. If only. Yeah, like a resurrection of some type. Imagine if like the Water of Life stuff and the like purpose of Siegfried as the vessel isn't used to resurrect the primordial gods, it's to resurrect the fallen gods and humans in the Ragnarok tournament instead. But personally I don't like that. I think they should just keep it how it's established, and you die in the Ragnarok tournament, you're gone from existence. You're super dead. By the way, we've got the private last stream. That's alright. What was the last stream actually? Was it the one that cut out because my shitternet? Maybe I should private that one because it like didn't last long at all. Yeah, I'll put the last stream on members only, and I'll keep this stream up probably on the channel for everyone. We still need 2 more though. None in the chat thus far have appealed me enough. We got we did one for Nostradamus, right? It was the gold volume with Nostra, yeah. I want to put in God versus God. Actually, don't know. I don't know. Some more goddesses doing something in the main series, but is that something to even like worth putting in? There's got to be something we're missing though. Do we think the Jack the Ripper side manga will end this year? I'll put that one in. End of Jack side manga. Which leaves us with one more. Because I already have a start of another side manga, so the end of the Jack one seems good to do. The main series can't end this year. Apocalypse can't end this year, so no point putting them on. Got the Almighty Drawer in there. Got Simo Return, End of Apoc, Ares. I mean, we have seen Kratos in the Apocalypse manga during the Prometheus flashback. Very minor role in the series, unfortunately. Gilgamesh survived the fight. Imagine that. What's this notification I have? Do we think Buddha is going to do anything throughout the year? Or is he going to be solely just being like a commentator for the current round and like reaction stuff? Celtic gods interacting? That could be one. I'll start putting these on the actual thingy here, but keep letting me know some ideas in the chat for the final bingo. Let us get a Rasputin. Perfect. So we got our boy Rasputin. Let us just underline the ones I put on the list for now. I got Siegfried released on there, so it's pretty much the same thing. What should I put next to Rasputin? Let's put Hermes next to Rasputin, yeah. Something from Hermes would be cool. So it has to be like some type of fight or like demonstration of abilities or power type situation. I think I've done that already on a previous stream, ranking all the fights. We'll get the flashback between the Celtic gods at some point. Well, most depictions, like the real history of Muramasa, is meant to be the person being a swordsmith. But most like media depictions have Muramasa as a swordsman or an actual sword. So I don't know what they're going to do with it. Hermes move fast. Let's add in some Satan stuff. Beelzebub Satan stuff. I'll put that in next. Beelzebub. This panel's what I'm looking for. Laters, mate. I mean, it's always fun hating on round 10. Especially when the Okita fans get heated. It makes it all worth it. Let's do Kentucky Demon Form next. Where is the panel of him? Rasputin would reveal. I should have the season 4 thumbnail somewhere. Somebody. Well, we know this guy's going to break out at some point. So we'll put him here. I think that works good enough. This is the season 4 one. That should work. Let's just put some text on this one to make it clearer. What did we put for Anubis? We did transformation, didn't we? Oh, we got Anubis fights. I think that's kind of a guarantee, no? That one's on there. Siegfried released is on there. Izanagi. Need something for him. Oh, we got something for him, but we need an image for Izanagi. Alright, I should have one in here somewhere. Oh, we got a Jack the Ripper thing. Can put that in there. instance, a bingo point is his side manga ending. Something I still need to catch up on. Been slacking a bit with that. This is the end of round 12. Put that one in the middle, because why not? Still looking for the Izanagi panel. Like, I swear I made a video featuring him not that long ago. Got Simo here. Simo Return is one of them. Nostradamus and Goal. We need one of them together. We've got Aries. Aries locking in, or like fight Chad redemption moment of some kind. All this shit I'm finding, but I can't find Izanagi. I guess Google it is. The issue I have is I don't believe at all they're going to be releasing an anime of this side manga until the main series is over. Like, I think that's like 0% chance, to be honest. But yeah, I found the image I was looking for. The goofy edit of Izanagi to fix my hate for him. Okay, I should kinda... Okay, what do I put in there? I put that on there already. I put Izanagi. I put end of Jack side manga. Okay. We need a Brunhilde image. Fighter betrays humanity? Yes. That is one I'll put in. Because that is something that has been like theorized in the fandom for many years. Even I made videos on it in the past. So yes, that was a good point to finish the 25 slots. So with that, let's put in everything. Let me open this on the other monitor to make it easier. Alright. So we want Hu Wang's return. Something we've been waiting for too long, honestly. By far the longest we've had to wait for a returning character. Why ain't it loading though? Mate, like every Google Images post is like something where you have to click on a page further to actually see what you're looking for. Shit drives me mental. How's shit moving for? Okay, so we've got Anubis fight. Hold up. I heard a donation sound. Hey, Jones again with the 10. Cheers, mate. Idea. Odin is trying to get the primordial gods back. What if the last fight is a 4v4 battle? Odin summons the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse to end the world, and humans pick fighters to combat them. Something interesting to mention is I think in one of the chapter 100 Q&A post, one of the authors did mention the horsemen of the apocalypse or whatever. So it's not a impossibility in that sense. But I still believe it's going to go down the way where Odin more so completes his resurrection of the other Yggdrasil, and then we have like the big crazy battle with them. So we have like Satan, Chaos, and various gods and humans will need to fight them. Maybe if Record of Ragnarok was to do like a direct sequel after the main series ended, they could do something for the Horsemen of the Apocalypse. That could be pretty sick. Yeah, we got Brynhilde on the list. Let's put her on here. Brynhilde Volunding. Let's put her here. Lovely image I got there. Okay, so we need an image of Anubis is what I'm looking for. Anubis finally going out and fighting. Actually being happy. Will the day come? So I've got Apocalypse appears, or Apocalypse characters appear in the main series. Since I see it most likely being Ra, I will do... yeah, I'll put it here. Mate, can this like this stay here, please? It's probably best to put what they mean on the side here, so I'll probably do that after, when I save the image to like show in videos and stuff. Almighty Draw. What image do I show for the Almighty Draw? I may just do this. That works. Okay, Simmer Heya returns. That's already on there. End of Apocalypse Round 1. So let's grab God's manga and this one. Yeah, that works. Underline that. Ares redemption moment already there. Real death. Real death for Apocalypse of the Gods. I know there was one panel showing a dead god at some point. Oh my. What if I just do like this? Coughing up blood signifies Rip Bozo. I guess that represents it once I put it all on the screen as well. New side manga. The weeb one is the Almighty Draw. For new side manga, I may just put Hercules. Because that's what I think they would do for it. Primordial gods named. So where's the bozo? The leader guy, this dude. Let's chuck him in here. This guy's pretty much the leader of like the surviving primordials. Primordial bozo with no name. Goal volumed with Nostradamus. Where is my Nostradamus images? There's got to be a panel with Goal on Nostradamus at some point. Yeah, this one works. This one works. Okay, Aztec gods. Let us just Google Aztec gods and put in. Let's do Smite so I know what it is. Yeah. Let's put an image of check. because I actually know him. One of the characters I used to play in Smite back in the day, eons ago, when the pyramids were still young, as one might say. Quick little shot of coffee. So we got Anubis transformation. What should we do for like the Anubis transformation? There's gonna be like a Yu-Gi-Oh card or something showing like a crazy Anubis-like transformation. Yeah, something like that. Because I already put on the Anubis appearing one. Yeah, or fighting. Alright, that one's done. All Apocalypse Gods revealed. I mean, that one's easy to complete. Not complete, but represent. I'll just do this. This dude, we saw that one time. And we got one more. What was it? Fighter betrays humanity. Or human betrays humanity. Betrayal. A Google image of betrayal.
Sure, I can help with this.
Hey, shut up, phone. The amount of times when I'm like recording videos and listening back to like audio when editing, where my phone goes off and tries talking to me, is mental. Alright. I think we are good. Record of Ragnarok 26. Bingo. Sinister smile. We can do that. I should have that. I got this. The anime shop. Because I used it in a recent thumbnail. Alright, now we can put them all on the screen. Pretty much, the bingo chart has been created. I'll just put the meaning on screen now. So it's easy for everyone to understand what they are, pretty much. So number 1 is the reveal of Rasputin. Number 2 is Hermes doing something. It's probably easy if I just do it on this and then I paste it on screen. Step 3 is what was 3 again? Beelzebub, Satan stuff. Something Satan related, whether it be primordial god, connection to Beelzebub, something along the line of that. Kentucky number 4. Kentucky Demon Transf. Kentucky Demon Form, I'll say. That keeps it easier. Okay, number 5 is Season 4 announcement. Jack side end for number 6. Number 7 is Siegfried released. Number 8 is Ares. What were we saying? Redemption, I think it was. Redemption. Number 9. Almighty Draw. Number 10, Apoc God Real Death. Mate, why is it highlighting? Stop. My mouse is broken, boys. It's over. I'm being nerfed. I heard somewhere, no, it wasn't the Oscars. What was the award show that just happened the other day? Was it the Golden Globes or whatever? We got is it ads or 8? Super AIDS. So primordial gods named. End of Epoch round 1. $13. End of round 12. 14. New side manga. 15. Simo returns. 16. Aztec god introduced. $17. Our boy Hu Wang returns. $18 is... What was 18? Nostra X Goal Volume. Let's not put X, let's put End. Makes it look a bit better. Brunhilde Volume. $20 is Anubis Transformation. 21 is Anubis Fights. 22 is All Epoch Fighters Revealed. 23 is Izanagi Plot Explained. 24 is Human Traitor. And 25 is... What was 25 again? Alright, 25 was the end of round 1 in Epoch. While number 12 was Epoch Gods in main series. There you go. I think that should be good. When Kengan Omega 3-part quick recap videos. I might do one for all the events up to the current Battle Royale arc. That may be what I do. Just in one video, all the key events up to the current round or current arc. Then I can just, link at the end my recent chapter reviews, because I've done one for every video or every chapter. Jones with the 5 bonus card. If Demon Slayer Infinity Castle doesn't win an Oscar, I will gift 50 members. Tag me because I don't get to watch many live streams. I will keep that noted. If it doesn't win an Oscar. Was it gonna win an Oscar for like best animated or whatever? Is that what category it's in for? Also best foreign film or something like that. Okay. To make it easier, let's change the number colors to all red. And then I'll paste the meaning on screen. That should make life much easier. $14, $15. $21, $22. What should I do in the next stream, boys? A Kangen bingo or the Bucky bingo? Alright, we should be good now. All the meanings. I mean, I don't watch the Oscars like live or whatever, but I see like who gets the awards and shit on Twitter. That's what I see on Twitter while Marco sees the Guna content. Are we getting anything for Overlord this year? I know the Freerun anime drops in like, was it 3 days or 4 days? Something like that. It's pretty sick. Record of Ragnarok 2026. Bingo. We should be good. Also, Weep, what's up? Read Sakamoto before deciding to nuke it? I mean, I don't know. Is it worthy to read? Ladies Jones, enjoy your night. Thanks for stopping by, and of course, the legendary donations. This stream will be left up on the channel so everyone will see your almighty bonus bingo card. Let's double check everything is right. 1. Rasputin. 2. Hermes. 3. Beelzebub Satan. 4. Kentucky Demon Form. Yep. 5. Season 4 announcement. 6. Jack Sidemonger ending. 7. Siegfried released. 8. Ares Redemption. 9. Almighty Draw. 10. Apoc God Real Death. 11. Primordial God Named. 12. Apoc Gods in Record of Ragnarok main. Yep. 13. End of round 12. 14. New Sidemonger. 15. Simmer returns. 16. Aztec God introduced. 17. Huang returns. 18. Nostra and Gol volumed. 19. Brynhilda volumed. 20. Anubis transformation. 21. Anubis fights. 22. All Apoc fighters revealed. 23. Izanagi plot explained. 24. Human Trader. And 25. End of round 1 in Apocalypse. There you go. I think the issue I have with Sakamoto Days, from what I've read, which is still like the first 30 chapters or so, is I don't care about anything in the show or in the manga. Like, yes, it's like kind of like One Punch Man with its comedy and stuff, but maybe because there's too much comedy. And also, when I saw that Sakamoto Days is getting the same, or animated by the same people who do Baki, that is also a turn-off. Lacking the quality. Supreme take. Absolute take, you could say. The definitive take. Marco knows the truth. But we should be good though. So videos coming out shortly. Nothing currently being worked on at the current minute. So, not sure what longer form video will be the next one. That is to be decided. But we got a Baki chapter this week, boys. Unless, once again, another delay, which hopefully isn't the case. Perhaps we'll finally get the conclusion of this mini Doppo training side arc preparation thing, whatever you want to call it. Hopefully that has a conclusion. So if that chapter does drop this month, as in 2 or 3 days, whenever it is, that will be the next video on the channel most likely. On the same day, at the same time, we also have the new Kangen chapter after last week's break. Gonna see what's gonna happen between Kurei Ryan and Gao Lang. That will probably come out the day after, alongside the new Lookism chapter video. So yeah, Baki, Kangen, and Lookism video, or chapter related videos in a few days when they drop. When it comes to Record of Ragnarok, there's probably going to be one more video before the new chapter drops this month. Because I have been spamming quite a lot of Record of Ragnarok videos when the anime came out, so a little bit of a cool down period on that. But there'll probably be one before the new chapter drops of the month. It'll probably be the how humanity defeats the gods easily, because the previous video, how the gods defeat humanity easy, hit the like goal. So that'll probably be the next one. May drop more free run content as well. We'll see how that goes. But the bingo card has been created. Marco hating on Peak as always. He shall remain in the trenches as a lookism femboy enjoyer. Truly tragic times. Never heard of Blue Lock. My brother Mysterious Chad may have dropped it. Of course, double cheeked up. They cannot be hidden away. They wield immense girth. While everyone within lookism, apart from Tom Lee of course, is lacking in that immense girth department. I wield the karaoke emoji. There's a 50% chance that the Kangen Dust covers is going to be naked men or naked woman. When will the next one come out? And when are we going to get Shen Wulong on a volume cover as well? I think it's Daro. Daro's the ultimate gooner. Because remember when he did the gender swap chapters during Kengan Ashura? You know that was all him, probably. Sandro probably didn't even know that was occurring. Bro wishes he was the artist for Starstrike at Rich. He has dreams of that situation. I guess I can just make this the new thumbnail when the stream ends. Koga is a canon MILF hunter. That's how you know the series is peak. The only thing Koga's fooling is the fan base thinking he's the protagonist. Bro ain't even the one to fight Akoya. They need Kano to come in and, help them out. Which is truly tragic. Alright, boys. That should be it for today's stream. Thanks for stopping by. It'll likely be up on the channel for the foreseeable future. But enjoy your day, enjoy your night. Make sure to join the Discord, link in the description, to communicate with this creature known as Marco. If you're not placed into the zoo, of course. A real warning. But yeah, laters.